You won't believe what happened next. My HOA made one of the biggest mistakes they could ever make, and it ended up affecting the entire neighborhood. It all started when I decided to make a few small plumbing adjustments in my home. Nothing big, just fixing a leak and ensuring everything was up to code. Little did I know, this simple task would turn into a nightmare for the entire block. It all began when I got a notice from the HOA stating that I was in violation of some obscure plumbing rule. They claimed that the way my water pipe was connected violated their guidelines and ordered me to shut it down. At first, I thought it was just a misunderstanding, but when I reached out to clarify, I was met with cold resistance. They refused to explain, only demanding I comply with their order. Not wanting to deal with a long, drawn-out battle, I decided to give in and shut off my water pipe. I followed the instructions to the letter, assuming it was just a minor issue that would blow over. But here's the twist. After blocking off my water pipe, the HOA didn't stop there. They decided to block access to the water supply for the entire neighborhood, claiming that there was some sort of dangerous plumbing issue they needed to handle. The result? Every house on the block, including mine, lost water. We went from running water to dry taps in a matter of hours. People couldn't shower, cook, or even flush their toilets. Families were struggling, and tensions were rising. What was supposed to be a quick fix turned into a full-blown crisis. As the hours turned into days with no water, neighbors started complaining, but the HOA refused to admit fault. I couldn't believe it. The entire neighborhood was impacted because of a decision they had made without any consideration of the consequences. I decided enough was enough and reached out to a local journalist to get the story out. Once the media got involved, things started moving quickly. After a lot of pressure, the HOA finally admitted their mistake and restored the water supply. They even offered a vague apology, but the damage was done. The entire block had to suffer because of a reckless decision. That day, I learned a hard lesson. Always question authority, especially when it impacts everyone around you. The HOA may have thought they could control everything, but in the end, it was the residents who were left with the bill.